Let us demand that educators around America teach evolution not as fact, but as theory.
What Pence is saying here is that it's not forbidden for creationism to be taught in local schools. We shouldn't be saying that evolution is the only way to think about things. Godless evolution is the only way to think about things. I may disagree with Mike Pence. In fact, when it comes to the teaching of science and the teaching of creationism, I don't think they're incompatible, but I also am not sure that creationism should be taught in science class because I don't think it's a scientifically provable hypothesis. That being said, it is not my job to say to the American people that you on a local level cannot vote for how to raise your children. Neil deGrasse Tyson thinks that he should be able to tell you what your kids should learn and not learn. He's not worried about an informed democracy. Again, when Mike Pence says, let us demand that educators around America teach evolution not as fact, but as theory, what he's really saying is, let's stop using the federal government to cram down our version of what we think is true on local communities.
What a complete load of crap. What Mike Pence said when he went on the floor of Congress was that he doesn't know what a scientific theory is, and he's so damn arrogant, he didn't bother to find out. When you are a member of Congress, you have resources at your disposal. You have access to scientists at universities. You can have Neil deGrasse Tyson on your Rolodex, and you have a group of people working for you where you can just tell them to set things up. There's absolutely no excuse for what he did, equating a scientific theory with a guess, with not even a hypothesis. There's no excuse for what he did. He embarrassed himself, he embarrassed the people he represented, and he embarrassed our country. That man has no excuses for what he did. And when Ben Shapiro tries to make excuses for him, he is wrong.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
I may believe in evolution the same way that deGrasse Tyson does. But Pence is not wrong in the sense that it is a scientific theory, just as all theories are scientific theories. This has a lot of evidence to back it. It's a theory that is certainly not evidenceless. But the idea that schools should teach evolution exclusively in science and leave creationism for Bible class, I may agree with it. In a consenting democracy, people get to vote for what they want, and they may be informed about Neil deGrasse Tyson's opinions on evolution, and they can still deny it. Okay, even if they don't like what he's saying, they still have the right to deny it, and they have the right to raise their children as they see fit on this score without reference to Neil deGrasse Tyson's opinions. Again, consent. He may not like it because he thinks that consent actually requires the children not learn, but it's that same consent that allows us to have a free country that allows for all the sorts of economic and scientific development that have occurred over time. Then he continues.
So here Ben's trying to say, Neil's opinion. Neil shouldn't be able to push his opinion on everybody. They should be able to vote on it. This is not a matter of opinion. A scientific theory is not the same thing as a hypothesis. That is no more of a Neil deGrasse Tyson's opinion than a chess grandmaster's opinion that bishops move diagonally. Not an opinion. If you're playing chess and you take your bishop and you move it 1, 2, and over, you're no longer playing chess. If you're using science and you equate a scientific theory with a hypothesis, you are no longer using science. This is not about Neil deGrasse Tyson's opinion. These are about the established rules of the game. Science is a discipline. This is Jim Wall. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
Cisco, do we have to leave all our good friends now?
Only until next time, Pancho. Adios, amigos.